Really, all my background's been is playing sports, baseball. I was a baseball player. That was really all my life ever was playing sports, playing baseball. It's kind of all I ever knew, and that came to an end. Been around Parks and Recreation. That was kind of my first job out of college. But for me, it just wasn't really. I always thought I could do a little more than that. Do more for the community, and I think that's kind of what brought me here to the fire service.
Really just wanted to better myself. It's kind of just tired of working the same dead-end jobs. Needed to start a better career, so something better for me, really.
I've already gone through 2 other careers, and I kind of got to the point in my life where I realized that I had no interest in doing anything else that wasn't really helping people. And I had some experiences with firefighters when I was younger, which kind of inspired me, and I thought this was the right career move to make.
It's certainly been brand new. I've never done anything like this. Like I didn't do any kind of like sports in high school or college or anything. So being part of like that group of guys that's all kind of just like hurting together, sweating together, like just all working together to achieve that common goal physically, that's all been new to me, and I've loved it. Like this is something that like I feel like I actually like fit in here. This feels like a job. It doesn't really feel more like a job. It feels like an actual like lifestyle, like a career almost. But it's been great. It's been good.
I mean, the recruit school's been great. I mean, Cartersville's squared away department. The guys here have been great. Training's top notch. I think the leadership's incredible. I think this department's going in a good direction. Like I said, squared away department.
It's been an awesome experience. It's definitely a lot more than I thought. It's not far as physically. The physical side is what I was really truly worried about. Is more the academics and trying to get back into good study habits. It was definitely a lot more classroom time than I had thought of. But this recruit school has been awesome. A lot of great instructors. Captain Edge and Chief McFadden, they've done a great job with us.
I love being around some of the older firefighters. You know, they have so much to share. I've become a big proponent of learning the smart way of working rather than the hard way of working. And they're great for tips and also just a little bit of advice and, just cracking up when we get a spare moment.
Guys that's in my recruit school, great guys. Definitely have made a lot more friendships since I started this recruit school, so I'm thankful for that. So it's been a great experience.
A lot of long hours, and it's hot and sweaty a lot of the time, but it's fantastic. Every day is a little bit different. I've learned so much. The camaraderie has been fantastic. I'm really happy to be here.
We're all rooting for each other, hard test or something coming up, and we know somebody's struggling. We usually like to get behind them, help them out any way we can.
Learning to live with all these different guys, a lot of different viewpoints, a lot of different points in their lives. We've got guys that are fresh out of college. I'm oldest at 42. Like I said, I've gone through 2 other careers. So having all these different viewpoints has been fantastic. But at the end of the day, we're all out there doing the same number of push-ups. So we're kind of, commiserating together.
It's been great. I think we've got a lot of good guys in the recruit class. I think they're going to make good career firefighters down the road.
We done the structure fire class. That was, I guess, our really first exposure to fire. So that was pretty cool. I think that's one thing we were kind of all looking forward to, was getting that first fire, and it was hot. It was hot. I knew the guys always talked about your ears burning, and even the structure fire class and the controlled burn we got to do that Saturday, which we were very fortunate to do. It was definitely a cool experience, but like I said, yeah, you walk right in, it's like, man, this is really hot. But it's just getting that water on it and cooling it down. But it was really, really cool experience to get to do both those things.
The fun ones for me, I really liked VEIS. I really liked doing like the search and firefighter safety and survival. That was probably my favorite. Like the in-gear workouts, they're going to be difficult, like especially when we're going to be doing tire flips and running upstairs in full gear. That gets a little exhausting at times, but I mean, it's like you can apply that pain and that memory and those skills to the stuff that you're doing on scene. So I mean, it's all been really good.
So one of the harder things for me was simply was search and rescue, dude. I just remember coming after that day and I was just wore out, dude. So simply just search for the dummies, simply carrying around that giant dummy all day, basically on your hands and knees. It got a little rough, but good times.
Yeah, so we've learned a whole lot. So for example, I learned that sleeping with your bedroom door closed is always a good idea. We saw some great examples of how fast a fire will spread with a closed door versus an open door. So I've just been out there sharing that, learning a little bit more about the right place to put your fire extinguishers, and just kind of communicating that to my friends and family. And then also just learning about all the different aspects of fire. So building construction, traffic maintenance, vehicle safety. So much of what we've learned from day one is applicable in everybody's daily lives.
Something simply like they teach us ever since day one, that's somebody's worst day. Whether it simply could be a minor fall, minor incident to you, somebody's worst day. So simply just taking that into consideration and being like, oh, I get to help this person on their worst day. So it's a good feeling. No, it doesn't matter who you are, you know what I mean? So,
Like I said, I think one of the things I said in my interview was asked me why I wanted to do this, and it's because I was willing and able. I think the world's always going to need more firefighters. So I think just as long as I stay healthy and have a great career and make impact on people in this community, I think that's all I can really ask for.
So becoming a Cartersville firefighter has just become so absolutely important to me. I'm thrilled that I'm going to be out there every day just helping the community, not just reacting to fire alarms, but going out there and being proactive. We're out there doing a little bit of maintenance on our hydrants. We're doing public education and outreach. I kind of think that we should only be called out if everything else has gone wrong, and if we kind of prevent these things from happening in the first place, that's something I'm really out there happy to do.
Being able to help somebody who can't help themselves. I mean, that's always been my goal. Just come in, help people who can't help themselves. Just be there for the ones in need.
Just being able to actually make a physical difference and a huge impact, I don't know, it's like the best job satisfaction that I could ask for.
So, I'd like to become a career firefighter at this point. I want to stick around for as long as I can, as long as I'm useful. I'd like to be out there on the truck for as long as I can be, and after that, contribute in different ways. There's so much to learn and so many different departments within the fire system. That's something I'm really kind of looking forward to learning and growing as I go.